Bruh. I'm a goofball. I didn't even press go live. What's up, YouTube? Orange is the name. And the joy of creation story mode is the game. I'm genuinely horrified to play this game. I seen like a little bit of gameplay of it. Like, okay, hold on. Sorry, my fault. What's up, Alois? What's up, Mika? What's up, James Videos? How you doing, man? What's up, VRX? Everybody is on here on time. That's what I like to see. We gonna get it popping. Hold up, wait a minute. Gotta turn my little light on, chat. It's for the vibes, exclusively. How's everyone doing today, man? I have arrived. Oh, yeah. What's up, Nerdy FNAF Snake? In the building. Are y'all ready, bro? I don't know if I'm ready. Can I play this on controller? I really hope so. My game just crashed. Ain't no way. That's how we starting it off. The animatronics design looks familiar. You've probably seen this game before. There's no way you haven't. My game crashed. Off rip. This is how we're starting it. Okay. We starting in the bedroom. Get ready, y'all. Get ready. Oh. Okay. We got cutscenes.
Hello? What are you doing in our house?
So we're in somebody's house?
Yes, he's okay. Don't
Do you want a tip for keyboard? I do. Let me know. I'm still trying to get used to it.
Sir, can you tell me your name? Look, man, if you won't talk, I'm calling the police. You can't just barge into someone's house like this. Are you hurt? Do you need any help?
Honey, what's going on?
I don't know.
Oh boy. Y'all excited, bro? I'm scared already. Did my game crash again? Bruh! Hold up. Nah, we not about to do this, man. Come on, man. I might have to turn my my settings down a little bit, bro. I might have to turn them down. Hold on. Where's it at? It just crashed 2 times in a row. I'm gonna crash out. Is it this one? Okay, I'm gonna turn down the quality just a tad, because that could be what's going on here. We're gonna just turn the quality down a little bit. Okay. Is this Five Nights at Freddy's 3? No, this is the joy of creation. This is scary. This is one of the scariest Five Nights at Freddy's games out there. If you don't know, now you know, James. Alright, it better not crash again. I'm skipping this first cutscene. We just watched that.
After that, Dad carried the stranger to our guest room. He thanked me for convincing my parents to let him rest in our house for a night. Or at least, while he collected his thoughts. After that, Mom put me in bed. I can't remember much about Michael, but I knew he wasn't a bad person. Or
it was Michael Afton that was in the house on the floor just now.
I was young, so I guess I just didn't know any better. Certainly didn't know what a burglar was, that's for sure.
No, why is my game crashing? Bruh, don't do this. Bro, my game keeps crashing. Come on, man. I'm finna just skip the cutscenes. I don't know if it's the cutscenes that's doing it. I don't know what's going on. Can you guys see me? Yeah, we see you, Joy. You got your charger for now, Snake? I'm just going to skip the cutscenes, bro. Just get into it. I turned the quality down on a little more, too. Alright, just skip. Skip these. Skip it. Skip it. Skip it. Skip it. Oh, I skipped the instructions. Did I? Guys, I skipped the instructions. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold up, we gotta go back. I gotta go back. Hold on. I skipped too far. I skipped way too far. Bro, I'm scared already. Alright, so skip this one. Skip this one.
After that, Dad carried the stranger.
Did my game crash again? Bruh! I'm about to crash out! My junk is not working. Hold on. This is embarrassing. 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 I'm gonna just re-download it real quick. Oh wait, no. I'm just do it like that. Bro, I don't know why this is crashing right now. This is embarrassing. Yo, sorry I'm late. You're not even late. I'm experiencing technical difficulties right now anyways. What's up, my bro?
Where was he? What did you see?
After
I don't know
that,
if it's like the
Dad carried the
cutscenes.
stranger to our guest room. He thanked me for.
Okay, don't skip again. Alright, so look. Press spacebar to stand up or sit down. Left click to interact with objects. Look up while sitting and hold left stick to sleep. What? What? So we gotta stand up, left click to interact. So we're using this and this. Spacebar to stand up. Okay. Guys, I don't know what's about to happen. And my game crashed again. Dude. Oh no. It can't be like this, bro. Hold on. I might have to re-download it. It won't take long, like 2 seconds. I don't know why it's freaking doing that. There's so many places to download this game. Like, I'm not trying to mess my computer up. I want to play the game. That's all I want to do. This is Reborn. I don't know why. I don't know what is happening. Baby, while I push it on you, baby. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to figure it out. This is a fan-made game? Yeah, it is. It is. I'm finna. This is so annoying. I'm just re-download it. It is on Roblox. I'm not playing. Why would I play this on Roblox? Can we lock in? What is this? Oh, it's an ad. Oh, shoot. I have to watch an ad in order for it to download, bro. This is stupid! I don't know why it was crashing out like that. What's everyone doing? You're eating strawberries. Alois, you're playing a video game. What video game you playing? Hold on, let me get y'all on full screen. So you're not just looking at black. Well, you're looking at black now, but hey, it is what it is. Just go on the official website. There's an official website. Where that at? The Joy Creation official website. It's off. It's only on Game Jolt. Oh, would it be No. Steam doesn't have it. They only got the demo. Okay, it's downloaded again. All right, let's try again, coach. Extract. All right. Let's keep this kid friendly. It is kid friendly. Relatively kid friendly up in here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. I want it in 1920 by 1080. I don't care about the graphics. I just need the game to run and look and fill the screen, please. Oh my gosh. Can I get my mouse back over here? It's the question. There we go. Is it showing? Yeah.
Hello? What do you...
After that, Dad carried the stranger to our guest room. He thanked me for convincing my parents to let him rest.
Okay. Space bar to stand up. Left click to interact with objects. Are y'all ready, bro?
Hello? Hello? Nick? Hey, little Nicky, it's me, Michael. And hey, don't say anything back to me, okay? There are...
Dude, my game crashed again. Why? What's happening? Bro, can I not run this? This is so sad. This is why I gotta get... Oops. My... Bro. I can't run this for some reason. Hold on, maybe it's because I'm recording too. What's up, Primos? Dude, why does this keep crashing, bro? I just want to play the game. I just want to play. Please. What's going on with your computer? I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening. I don't even think it's my computer. It's this game. I really have no idea what's going on. I just keep crashing. Yo, just joined. Apparently the issue is that T-Jock story mode can't run with Wi-Fi. It can't run with Wi-Fi? Wow. So should I just download Reborn, Blue Yoshi? Is T-Jock R okay? I went on Game Jolt. This is off of Game Jolt. I can't play without Wi-Fi. Because how am I going to stream? If it crashes again, I might just try to download T-Jock R.
Dad carried the stranger.
I think it's like the same version. But like free mode or something. I don't know. Okay, let's try again.
Hello? Nick? Hey, little Nicky, it's me, Michael. And hey, don't...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it off of Steam real quick. Or do the demo off of Steam. That's like as close as I'm gonna get. Yeah, this is as close as we're gonna get without it crashing. Let me install this real quick. Should be like a couple seconds. It said in the email copyright violation. Wait, I made a website for this because I saw other people had problems like this, but it got banned. Dang, so other people were having problems with the Joy of Creation? Roblox. I don't even like Roblox for real, to be honest. That game's not fun to me. Oren want a quote? Yeah, let's hear it. What's the quote of the day? FNAF fan, what's the quote of the day? We gotta know. What is the quote of the day, man? Controller Steam input. Oh, okay, I can use my controller on this too. Alright. Disclaimer. Wait, so is the demo kind of like the full game? Like, do we get the full experience? Why isn't it on Steam yet? This game is so old. Kindness is free, so sprinkle it everywhere. I like that. Okay. Steam. No. Okay. Just one level? Bruh, that's so tragic. Why isn't this game on Steam yet? Shoot, this might just be a spooky games. We just gonna play scary games tonight. Contemplate. Okay. Contemplate. Other streamers have played this on stream, so maybe there's a workaround. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that out. I didn't even know this was like an issue until now. A need to know more. Observe. A strange vision lacking description. Contemplate. Insufficient. Observe. Dots against the void. Observe. The world turns for me. What is happening? Contemplate. Who put me here? Observe. Bro, what is happening? Is this the whole demo? Path. There's a destination.
What?
Oh, I thought my...
This dialogue.
Oh, I was about to say, ain't no way. Is my PC about to blow up? Oh, snap. What's happening? Hold up. Whoa. Wait, hold on. How do I turn the flashlight on? Oh, it's on. Whoa. What is this? Wait, hold on. Can I interact with anything? I'm so confused. Hello? I can't see out there.
No.
What's happening? Is the computer on? chat. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I about to die? You have to find things for the box thing and charge the flashlight. Okay. Go to the closet you were in, and there's a white fuse battery. Okay. Let me check this one. With the power box. A white fuse battery. Oh, this thing? Okay. I thought I heard noises behind me. All right. I don't know what I'm doing. Get back. My flashlight isn't charged. How do I charge my flashlight? Do I put it in here? Is it charging? How do I charge the flashlight? I ain't opening that. Flash the Bear Freddy 12 times? Nah, you're joking. How I charge the flashlight? Oh, nah. Oh, nah. You gotta charge it at the fuse box? How I do that? It ain't charging. I just heard noises. Am I cooked? Am I cooked? Be honest. Be honest, am I cooked? To recharge, replace the battery with the fuse battery. What? Replace the battery with a white fuse battery. So if I take this off, I can't take those off. What? What? There ain't nothing in there. Oh, we need a white fuse battery. Right there. Give me that. Okay. It's not charging the flashlight. On the box. Replace the battery with a white fuse battery. How do I put a battery in the flashlight? I'm dead. I don't know what's happening. I'm cooked. I am chopped cheddarini. Make to-do list. Hello? Freddy on the left. Freddy on the left, chat. White fuse battery. There will be multiple of these in your... Oh! I gotta get like a separate battery? Okay. I don't see a battery. I don't see a battery. I don't see a battery. Jesus. Okay. I got a fuse thingy. Okay, there's another one. How do I recharge? Bro, is there a controls option? I got a battery. I can't. You click on the flashlight with a fuse battery in your hand. Okay. Okay, okay. Gotcha. 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 Matcha. I'm a matcha man. Catch him lacking. Yo, bro, Universal Picks are hosting an event. Well, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 will be shown. Oh, like the movie? That'll be lit. Did y'all see that? Y'all did. I'm not the only one that just seen that thing just skedaddle to the right. Is he in here? Hey! I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore. Oh! Oh, my stomach. Ah! Ah! Bonnie just smacked the camera. Open this. Hello? Okay, no one's out there. Did it crawl in here? What was that? Oh my gosh. I'm overwhelmed. Yee. I'm out of battery. Shit. Okay. I remember where the last one was. It's right here. Give me that. Hold up. We gotta put one in the fuse box. Cause that's about to die. And then we gotta get one for the flashlight. Okay, Freddy, he will appear in one in 3 rooms. We have to flash him. Gotcha. Matcha. I haven't flashed him once, by the way. Oh boy, this is about to get physical. So am I never getting that camera back? Where is Freddy? There he is. Gotcha. Did I flash him? Did that count? Okay, I have to be careful when looking at Bonnie. Alright, we gotta look for the next fuse thing to be ready. It's right there. Top drawer. What is that? Hello? Bro, I'm scared. He ain't out there. Close it. To repair broken cameras, replace the fuse battery in the closet. I can repair it. Broken fuse in the closet. There's a broken fuse in here? Oh, right here? Okay. Shoot, but my main power is about to go out. Oh boy. I already see how this game about to be. This is about to be ridiculous. Give me that. Let's try to look for another one while I'm here. While I got time. Things ain't getting too crazy yet. They're not. Okay, next one's right there. So let's replace the main, and then I'll replace the camera. You're scared, buddy. I'm scared. Okay, let me get that fuse. Give me that. Back up. Turn it around. Okay. What do I do about Foxy? Hold up. I'm overwhelmed and I'm overstimulated, boy. What do we do about Foxy is the question that I'm asking you right now. What do we do about Foxy? Okay, let me read what you're saying over here. I can't even get my mouse to my other monitor. Dang. Oh my gosh. I was wrong. It was bad. The power box in the closet has 3 camera batteries. They will become dead over time. Replace them with a new battery. Great. Okay. What do we do about Foxy? Do we have to look at him on the cams?
What just happened? I was just...
He will appear 1 in 3 rooms. If you see him on the camera, look him into his eyes. He goes away.
What?
Okay. So we gotta lock in. There's a lot going on. Give me that. Bro, trying to keep the fuses up is gonna be insanity. Okay, everything's good right now. So I'm just gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna hold on to this. We gotta flash Freddy 12 times, bro. That's insane. We have to be careful of looking at Bonnie because he'll punch our camera. Okay, we're good. We're good. What's happening here? Who is that? It's Freddy. It's Freddy, he's on the right. Get out of here. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't want to do this. Alright, that's 1 flash. That's 1 flash. We gotta do that 12 times? Oh no! Oh no! I don't want to. What? What's happening?
That's it?
What do you mean that's it? What's it? Oh boy. Something's here. Was that? I think that was Freddy. He's on the right. Gotcha. Idiot. Let's go. That's 2. Someone in here? I'm hearing noises. Oh, my power. My power. Fight the power. Nobody told you to do that. Right here. Nice flash. Thank you. Alright. One of our cameras is about to go out. Okay, he's not here. Who is that? That's Freddy. He's on the right. Gotcha. That is so scary. Dude, there's something going on with my stomach. My junk hurts. Okay. Someone in here? Nope. We're doing good. This camera's about to die. I need to find a fuse. Right there. Give me that. Okay. Someone here? Nope. Okay. Let's go put this where it needs to be. Right here. Bam. I need that. Let's just check for another one. Right there. Grab it. Uh-huh. Let's go. Let's go. Careful of Bonnie. If we look at him too long, he gonna punch the camera. I ain't got time for that, Chief. Freddy is not... He's not showing up. Who is that? Is there... That's Freddy. Gotcha! 4 times. Who is that? Oh, it's a... Oh my gosh. You need a stapler? Is my power going out? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm dead. I'm DED. I'm dead. Put that on there. Bro, I need 2 fuses. Y'all see my cameras? Oh, no. Right there. Okay. I'm gonna put one in now. Worry about the other one later. This one. Bonnie. Hold on. He will appear in 1 in 3 rooms. Hold on. Oh, he's right there on the left. On the left. Left. Gotcha! Get him out of here. Since it's 5 a.m., do we technically only have to get him 1 more time? Who is that? Is that... Foxy. Oh, boy. Ah! Bonnie punched my camera out. Foxy again. I'm looking at you, buddy. I'm looking at you. Get out of here. Where's Freddy? Dude. Do I have to do it like 3 times? There's Freddy. Flash him. Get him. On the right. Oh my god, I didn't win the game. Oh, I thought it was gonna be over. We gotta put a fuse in there. Oh, I don't even have one. Right there. Let's go. Going into the same room as him will disable your flashlight. Okay. I'm gonna need one for the main too here in a second. Check here. Check here. Down here. Oh my gosh. There it is. Give me that. Alright, just hold on to this. Just hold on to it. Who's out here? No one? Go. The power. I got the power! Let's go. I'm locked. I'm locked. I think Freddy's over here. No? Yeah, you are. On the left. Gotcha! It's so scary. Replace the main power? I did. I need to look for another fuse now. Right there. Give me it. Get up. Get back. Dang it! I hate you, Bonnie! Oh, my cameras are about to go out, dude. What's happening? Oh, this one's about to go out. Is anyone over here? Who is that? I think that's Freddy. My flashlight's dead. Are you serious? Oh, I'm chopped. I'm chopped. I better hope he's still over there. I better hope he's still over there. Gotcha. Alright. Close that. Let's check for Foxy real quick, and then I'm gonna look for another fuse. Alright. We need to find another fuse. What is that? Oh! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh my! We gotta find the cupcakes! Is she in? Oh my gosh! Open it! It's not opening. And Foxy got me too.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Boy, ain't no way. I've constructed this scenario just for you. I believe you call this a game. The rules should be familiar to you. To win, find the bear and blind it. Do this until the clock completes a full rotation. Do not let the power go out. Replace the flashlight fuse when its light goes weak. The fox likes to sneak up its prey meet its glaze from a safe place and fend it off before it catches you. The light must be aimed at the bear's location. If you miss, it will flee. Do not look at the rabbit. Avoid all contact. Bro, there is a lot going on in this game. There's a lot going on. Foxy on the... I have to replace the camera to see Foxy. He don't just go on the ones that work. Bro. This is about to be crazy. I'm finna try one more time, chat. Let me out. I see it. I'll be watching over you. Okay? Good luck. Thank you. The rules are simple. No, that's 2017 version. Oh, so this is even harder, huh? He goes on broken cameras. That's cheating. Alright, we got another fuse in there. So this is the harder version, I'm guessing. Let's just make sure all our fuses and our flashlight is good. So I really gotta fix the cameras. Oh no. And then Chica came crawling in. There's Freddy. Alright, the game begins. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. What is that? What was that? I don't know what that sound cue was. I have to be slower when I'm turning, because if Boxy smacks my camera... Who is this? Is there someone standing here? Oh no. Careful, careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Okay. Where are these idiots at? Feel it should be more up. Who is that? That's Freddy. If that was Bonnie, I would have been cooked right there because I was staring at him. Hello! Okay. How's our power on this one looking? Good, good, good. Watch out, watch out. Slow, slow. Something's in here. Slow, slow. No, it's not. My power. Get up. Freddy's on the left again. Freddy on left. Ain't no way. You lied. There he is. Get up. Gotcha! Bro, this is horrifying. Hold on, I need a hold on, check for Foxy, and then we need to grab another fuse. Be careful, 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 careful. Careful, careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob! Okay. We need a fuse. Right there. Give me that. Let's go. Back on the cams. Careful, 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 careful. Careful, SpongeBob, baby. Just look at the floor, look at the floor, look at the floor, look at the floor. Okay. I don't. Who is this? Is this Freddy? I think that's Freddy. I hope that's Freddy. If it's Bonnie, I'm cooked. Okay, it's Freddy. Let's go. Ah, dang it! Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you. We gotta repair that immediately. Effective immediately. We're gonna check for Foxy, and then we're gonna look for another fuse, fix the main, check for Foxy again. Yep, we gotta change the cams. Who's over here? We gotta check for Foxy. And then we'll look for a thing. Alright, let's check for Foxy. Nope. Nope. Please. Thank you. Alright. Get down. Power's ready. Power's ready. Get up. We need to hustle. Hustle. We need to hustle. Put that in. Let's go. Okay. I didn't do that. Get out. Who is that? That's Freddy. Gotcha. Stop screaming at me. I'm sorry. I just want to live. I just want to live. We need to get a fuse immediately. One of these cameras are about to go out. Okay. Look for a fuse. Dang it. Dang it. Give me that. Go back. Careful. Who is that? I thought that was Foxy, dude. Whatever, that camera's about to die anyways, you idiot. Idiot, you idiot. It's fine, you did me a favor. Alright, let's get back. Oh, my flashlight's dead, by the way. Dang it. I need a fuse. One right there. Give me that. Oh my gosh, this is stressful, bro. And my main is about to go out. Dog. Alright, let's check for Foxy, and then we'll handle that. Who is this? Foxy. I'm looking at you. Alright. Fuse. Now. Give me that. Let's go. What's up, Alex Blake? How you doing, man? Sorry, I'm a little locked in right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, get back to the cams. Cam 1 is about to go out. That's fine, that's fine. We'll handle that. We'll handle that. Check. There's Freddy. Get up. Doing great, man. Thanks for that, Snake. Get out of here. I have a feeling Bonnie's out here. This camera's about to die. Who is this? That's Bonnie. Bonnie's on the left. Bonnie is on the left. We got Foxy. Alright. And there's Freddy. On the right. Get him out of here. We need a fuse. I don't know what's about to go out, but something's about to go out. And I'm guessing it's one of these cameras. Oh my gosh, dang it. I needed that right there, bro. Just give me a fuse. Thank you. Keep cooking. I'm cooking. Okay, let's replace this. Is camera 3 about to go out too? Soon. Main, it'll live for like maybe 2 more minutes. That's Bonnie right there. There's Freddy on the right. Left, right. Boom. Get him. Gotcha! Stay mad. I'm scared for when Chica's finna show up, bro. That's where... She's here. She's here. Oh my god, I'm dead. How many of these do I have to find? How many do I have to find? How many? 3, okay. Holy. Okay, I gotta check for Foxy. Is Bonnie still here? Nope, he's gone. Check for Foxy. Oh no, I gotta get to the main power right now. Right now we gotta go. Give me that. Go. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Main, fix it. My flashlight's dead though. My flashlight's dead. Check for Foxy, find another fuse. Replace the flashlight. Check for Foxy. Who is this? It's Foxy. Got him. Alright, get up. Check for fuse. Right there. Grab that. Get up. Recharge the flashlight. Get back. Main's good. Camera 3 is about to go out soon. Camera 3 is about to go out soon. Check. Bonnie's right there. There's Freddy. Get up. Gotcha. Bonnie's gone. He's probably on camera 3. Careful, careful. This camera's about to die. Check for Foxy and look for another thing. Get up. Dang it. Come on. Just put it in one of these, please. I hate you. Give me that. Music's... Dang it! I don't have time for this, Chica. Get up. Go. Go, go, go. Got you. There's more. I hate you. Open it. That's it, that's it, that's it. Okay. We need to check Foxy right now, right now, right now. I didn't mean to do that. I sold! Why did I do that? Why did I do that, bro? Why did I do that? I'm such a goofball. Bro. We were doing so good. I was locked all the way in, bro. Ain't no way. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Should we try again, chat? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Should we give it another go? I was doing good. I was locked. It's so much that you gotta do, bro. It's not that scary, though. It's not... It's like... this is tolerable. It's tolerable, bro. Try again. Never back down, never what? Never back down, never what? Never give up. Never give up. I'll be watching over you. You had 3 flashes left, but your gameplay is not optimized. Hey, man. Is that a good thing, though? I'm doing this with unoptimized gameplay? Or is that a bad thing? I don't know. Look at the little PC down there. We're kicking. Alright. Off rip, we're finding a fuse. Off rip, and we're going to just hold on to that. Okay. Got a fuse. Look for Freddy off rip. He's probably in here. Nope. Outside? Are you out here, buddy? Alright, Freddy has not spawned yet. Who is that? Freddy. Got him. Get out of here. Oh my gosh! Sorry. Someone out here? Nope, we're good. Check your corners, check your corners, check your corners. Bing bang, bing boom. Bing bang, bing boom, bing bing. Bing bang, bing boom, bing bing, bing bang. Bing bang, bing bing, bing bing. Bing bing, bing bang, bing bing. Bing bing bang, bing. Bing bing, bing bang, bing bing. Bing bing, bing bang, bing bing. Bing bing bang, boom. Sorry, I'm making sound effects. Hello, is anybody outside? No, it's okay. He's okay, my friend. He's okay. What's going on? Something's here. I think it's outside. Dude breathing on my neck. Where is bro? Is power good? Power's good. Chat, I can't find this idiot. Slow. He's not here. Is he over here? There you are. Gotcha. Stay mad. Stay mad. Don't be mad. Don't be mad at me. Don't hate the play, hate the game. Power? Yep. Let's go. Turn it on, turn it on, turn it on, turn it on. My flashlight is good. Everything's good right now. Let's just check cams. I'm gonna grab another fuse just to be ready, But let me... I hear something. Bonnie's not here. Careful. Okay. Check outside. Bonnie's right there. Bonnie's on the left. Okay. Let's look for a fuse real quick while we got time. Give me that. Back on cams. Get lit. There's Freddy. Gotcha. Stay mad. My flashlight might be low. I don't know. These cameras are starting to die though. Bonnie? Nope, he ain't in here. Is he still outside? Okay. We're locked. My cameras are dying, dude. I don't got time for this. Do I have a fuse in my hand, right? He's moving. He's right there on the left. Gotcha. Okay, I gotta start making a play with this fuse in my hand. I need to go check my flashlight. Let me just do a round for Foxy. All right, get up. Look at all. Oh my gosh, everything is cooked. I needed fuses for every camera. What's up, Shadow? How you doing, man? Give me that. Never back down, never what? Never give up! Okay, let's change this one. Get back to cams immediately. Effective right now. Oh! Did y'all see that? Who is this? I know y'all seen that. Who is this? That's Fox. I thought that was Foxy. Ah! I thought it was Foxy. Dang it. We gotta get that camera on now, dude. Hold on, let me check. No, just go. Dang it, he just made this 10 times harder. Get up. Go. Foxy, please. Just give me a break, man. Alright, I don't think he's... Who is this? Foxy. Is Freddy in here with you? There he is. Get up. Gotcha. Look for a fuse right now. Right there. Give me that. I think my flashlight might be low. Let me check. Yeah. Just repair that. Alright, the main's getting there. The main is getting close. We need to... Let's just find a fuse, get on cam, check Foxy, and then we'll repair that. Who is this? Oh, it's nobody. My power. Get up. Got it. My camera one's about to go out soon. Careful. Bonnie's in there. Bonnie's right there. There's Freddy. I missed! Dang it! Dang it! Is he still here? He is. Whatever. Check for Foxy. There he is. Alright. Get a fuse. Give me that. Bro, a lot goes into this, bro. A lot goes into this. Alright. We're looking good. Get on cams. Chica's probably coming next flash. Careful, careful. Probably out here. Is that middle? I think that's middle. Dude, it's on the left. Ah, I missed him again. I can't ever tell if that's like the middle or left. Hello. Careful, careful. Bonnie is purple. Bonnie is indeed purple. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Chica's here, Chica's here. No way. No way. No way. No way, they're all on the other side. My flashlight's dead! Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm dead. Ah! Oh my gosh. Give me this. My main's going out now. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Turn it on! Turn it on! Turn it on! Foxy. We gotta check for Foxy. Oh my gosh! Dude! Who was that? Oh boy. Get up. I need a fuse. I need a fuse. I need a fuse. I need a fuse. Fuse. Please. Please. Why is there nothing over here, dude? What is wet? I just stepped on something wet. I don't know what that was. I'm just gonna ignore it. Just keep walking. Okay. Lock in. Bonnie, are you still here? No. Freddy. Freddy, why are you making this so difficult for me, man? Are you over here? There you are. Okay. Check for Foxy. Bonnie's in the middle. Dude, these cameras are about to die, dude. There's Foxy. Oh no. We gotta get rid of Foxy first. Dude, go away, man! Get up. There's a fuse right there. Go. She's gone. Okay. Grab that. My main's going out again. I need one for my flashlight too. I need one for my flashlight too, but let me check Foxy. Make sure he's not back. Is Bonnie here? Nope. Foxy. Dude. Just go away, man. Fuse. Now. Oh my gosh. Give me a fuse. For the love of God. Get up. Dude, I also have to recharge the cameras, man. Just cam 3 specifically. Alright, so let's just check the cams real quick. Check for Foxy. Then we'll find a fuse. Do y'all see the room progressively getting, like, scarier? Who is this? Oh! Boy hitting the craziest emote in front of my door. Alright. Find a fuse. I need to forget about Freddy right now. We gotta get our bearings together. Let's go. No, dude. Can you just let me do what I need to do so I can finish the game? Holy crap, Chica. You come in at the worst times. It's right there. Other one's back here. There's another one. I need a fuse, dude. Great, I'm guessing I need to recharge my flashlight now. I gotta recharge the main too. I should have put one in the main now. Oh, I'm done. I'm dead. I just goofed. I just goofed. I'm so cooked. I can't even find a fuse. Get up. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Okay. We need to go. Foxy. Foxy. Me off. Get me off that game. Oh no, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. Yikes. I want to keep streaming. Let's play something else. Are y'all talking about FNAF lore right now? Wait, Orange just quit. Y'all wasn't even paying attention. Are you serious? Y'all talking about something else right now in the chat. Excuse me. Y'all talking about something else in the chat. I don't even know what y'all are talking about. What is William Afton's backstory? Bro, y'all want to watch like a video on the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's? That would be kind of lit, huh? What y'all thinking? You were paying attention? Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Diabolical. It's a FNAF quiz off. Hold on. Nights at... Bro, should we do like a Kahoot? Would that be fun? Like a Five Nights at Freddy's Kahoot? Alright, hold on. Let me make a poll. Or Five Nights at Freddy's. Vote on the poll. Vote on the poll. What we doing? Y'all want to watch a lore video, or y'all trying to do a Five Nights at Freddy's Kahoot? Let me know. I could try to set that up. Man, animatronic son died. Okay, majority saying Kahoot. What's up, Primos? Let me see if I know how to set up a Kahoot. Hold on. What's up, Primos? I want to watch lore. Oh, it's 50-50 right now. It's 50-50. What y'all want to do? I said 50-50. I need a game pin. Hold on. Create your own free Kahoot. How do we join? I don't even know how to join a Kahoot. Oh, FNAF lore video wins. 60%. 60%. We're watching a lore video. Lore explained. So we're gonna do a lore video. Hopefully there's like one updated to like the new game. Entire timeline. This video is 3 hours. The entire Five Nights at Freddy's timeline. Is this like the most recent one? 3 months ago? I think so.
Let me show you how to block this ad. First, you're gonna click on this
What part of
video, then you're gonna download Pi. It's an ad blocker that's
books and now.
Okay. We got the complete Five Nights at Freddy's timeline. Hold on, let me change the... I don't even think I can change the thumbnail right now. This is why I wish I had like a team, because I would have somebody like switch the thumbnail for me to say like what we're doing. That's why I feel like streaming on Twitch is like so much more like easier, because you don't really have to like worry about that. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready? We got the complete Five Nights at Freddy's timeline right here. It's gonna be an hour long. We just gonna chill and watch this together. Y'all ready? Let me know. What part of Queens you think I'm in? Wait, what are y'all even talking about? What are y'all even talking about in here, man? Absolutely nothing.
Now a movie. There's a reason.
Oh yeah, shout out, who is this? Shout out Fuff Naff. Even though he's way bigger than me. Pause.
Five Nights at Freddy's is a franchise with over a decade's worth of content, spanning countless games, books, and now a movie. There's a reason that no matter whose timeline you watch, they all look different. Making a FNAF timeline is not easy. There are so many ways you can interpret this story, and this is mine. So let's start
the production quality.
Back in the 70s, a company called Fazbear Entertainment got its start by creating different props and mascot costumes for carnivals, and specifically for something called the Fall Fest. The Fall Fest featured various mascot characters, such as a bird, an elephant, and the most popular of all, Fredbear and Bonnie. These specific mascot costumes were so popular, Fazbear Entertainment opened a dedicated restaurant for them called Fredbear's Family Diner, featuring the same Fredbear and Bonnie mascot costumes from the Fall Fest. What Fazbear Entertainment didn't account for, though, was one of their animatronics from the Fall Fest going rogue.
Oh, is that the Mimic?
In a giant fire, with most of everything from the Fall Fest being destroyed.
The production quality is through the roof. They put their foot into this, coach. All right, lock in. Everyone shut up.
The specifics about the animatronic that went rogue and the fire are unknown, and will likely be revealed next year in FNAF's next big release. Although we don't know much about how this fire occurred, we do know that after the fire, Fazbear Entertainment started phasing out of the mascot costume era. They needed something new. The two men who helped found Fazbear Entertainment, William Afton and Henry Emily, stepped up to the plate. William Afton was mostly the businessman of the two, handling all of the money, while Henry was the more creative one, with him being in charge of building most of the animatronics and props for the company. With the Fall Fest era of the company coming to a close, they were only left with Fredbear's Family Diner, the standalone restaurant created for the Fredbear and Bonnie characters. In order to replace the mascot versions of Fredbear and Bonnie, Henry went to work on new versions of the characters, eventually creating the new Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, the same characters but with new designs and new suits. Henry called them Springlock suits. These suits are able to double as both an animatronic and a suit that the employees could wear. To switch the suit from animatronic mode to suit mode, the employees could use a hand crank to pull back the animatronic parts, leaving room for them to climb inside. The spring locks that were helping to hold back those animatronic parts were very sensitive though, and with even a little bit of moisture, the spring locks could potentially snap shut, crushing and killing whoever was inside. But if that ended up happening, Fazbear Entertainment had some common sense procedures set in place.
In the case that the spring locks come loose while you are wearing a suit, please try to maneuver away from populated areas before bleeding out, as to not ruin the customer experience.
Be honest, are y'all working here after hearing that information?
Super successful for William and Henry, so much so that other companies tried replicating it. Another company proceeded to rip off Fazbear Entertainment's old mascot characters by creating their own animatronic versions of them. The leader of the group was Nedbear, a direct copy of Fredbear, followed by a hippo, an elephant, and a frog, all characters from the Fall Fest, and all with slightly different designs to avoid copyright issues. issues. But while the rival company was able to replicate the designs, they could not replicate Henry's state-of-the-art technology. Their robots were poorly made and had to have giant batteries with exposed wires on stage with them. Naturally, the rival company failed and ended up being bought out by Fazbear Entertainment. With all of the success from Fredbear's Family Diner, William and Henry decided to branch out and create more characters for a new restaurant. In 1983, William and Henry opened Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, featuring Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. With the opening of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Fazbear Entertainment was experiencing success like they've never seen before. But with two restaurants now open at the same time, more success also meant more work for William and Henry. The duo were so wrapped up in work that they started neglecting their own families. William was the father of 3 kids, the eldest, Michael, the crying child, and Elizabeth. The crying child has yet to have a 100% confirmed name, so for this video, he will just be called the crying child. Meanwhile, Henry had 1 kid, a daughter named Charlie. The business partners spent most of their days working, so they both created different ways of taking care of their kids. Henry was the robotics genius, so he used his talents to create a new animatronic to watch Charlie for him.
Why did they make the animatronics look like this?
This animatronic would sit by the door of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and make sure that Charlie wasn't able to leave the building. This made it so Charlie could play at the restaurant while Henry worked, without Henry having to worry about her leaving the building or getting kidnapped. The robot was linked directly to a green bracelet that Charlie was wearing. If Charlie, wearing the green bracelet, tried leaving the building, the security puppet would spring into action. William, on the other hand, was the businessman of the company. He cared more about making money, but also saving money. Naturally, he decided to just force his eldest son Michael to babysit while he was at work. Michael was mostly in charge of babysitting the crying child. The crying child didn't have many friends, but he did have a close relationship with his plushies. These plushies were of characters from his favorite show, Fredbear and Friends, Fazbear Entertainment's newest cartoon, featuring Fredbear, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. The crying child's favorite character, though, was Fredbear. He especially loved his Fredbear plushie. Although he loved the plushie version of the characters, the animatronics would soon become a different story. One day, while visiting Fredbear's Family Diner, the crying child saw something that would scar him for the rest of his life. While wandering the restaurant, he walked by the employees only room, where an employee accidentally left the door open. Inside the room was his father, William Afton, helping another employee into a spring Bonnie suit. But through the eyes of the crying child, this looked like someone was literally being stuffed into an animatronic suit. The crying child was so young that he wasn't educated on how the mascot characters worked, so seeing a human be put inside of one terrified him. When a child experiences something traumatic, their brain naturally tries finding ways to deal with that trauma. The crying child's way of dealing with his trauma was by creating an imaginary friend. This imaginary friend took the form of the object he loved the most, his Fredbear plushie. His new imaginary friend Fredbear followed him wherever he went, shape-shifting into flowers, hiding behind cars, and in the sewers, with nobody being able to see him except for the crying child. When the crying child was overwhelmed, the plushie would talk to him and try to calm him down. Even when the plushie wasn't around, it was still able to speak to him because it lived in his mind. While the crying child was dealing with the trauma of seeing what he thinks was someone being stuffed into a suit, his brother Michael was only making it worse. Michael knew about what happened with his younger brother and used it against him. Every day while babysitting the crying child, Michael would put on a Foxy mask, hide somewhere in the house, and jump scare his little brother.
That's crazy work. Did they make all this?
From the pizzeria to your living room, you no longer have to wait to sing and dance with Fredbear and Friends. Weeknights at 8, 7 Central, only on...
Stranger Things? Is this a nightmare?
Through all of Michael's bullying, the crying child's imaginary friend Fredbear would comfort him and talk him through the situation, saying, "You know he is hiding again. Be careful. Tomorrow is another day." Michael wasn't the only one bullying the crying child, though. The local kids in the neighborhood heard about why the crying child was so scared of the pizzeria, even making up fake rumors related to what the crying child thought he saw there. "You'd better watch out. I hear they come to life at night. And if you die, they hide your body and never tell anyone." But all of this bullying would come to a head on one special day, the crying child's birthday. Ironically, his birthday party was being held at Fredbear's family diner. Because he was so terrified of being at the pizzeria, he hid under the table, not knowing that Michael and his friends were nearby, planning a prank that would go terribly wrong.
Bro, did they make all this? This is crazy.
Make sure you grab your pizza. Fredbear and Spring Bonnie will be performing in 5 minutes.
Oh no, that's scary, bro. Oh, is this the bite of 87? Oh, 83?
Michael and his friends lifted the crying child up to, quote, give Fredbear a big kiss, and Fredbear bit down on him, leaving his body to go limp. Michael and his friends quickly stopped laughing. Because of Michael's immature behavior, his terrified younger brother paid the ultimate price. Although the crying child was badly hurt, he didn't immediately die. Because of the immense brain damage, he slipped into a coma. After being treated at a hospital, the crying child was taken home so he could be comfortable, surrounded by his only friends, his plushies. In the crying child's final moments, Michael decides to apologize for what he's done, saying, "Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. I'm sorry." After Michael speaks, the crying child's imaginary friend Fredbear, created out of the trauma he experienced, continues doing what it's done the whole time. It comforts him, saying, "You're broken. We are still your friends. Do you still believe that? I'm still here. I will put you back together." This would be the final thing the crying child hears.
You said what? Hold on, chat.
Can you help me with this real quick?
Where's my headset? Zero, you're a little late for the joy of creation. That happened like 30 minutes ago. We're watching lore now.
Before he dies. The crying child's spirit would then live on in the Fredbear suit, the thing that took his life. The crying child's death wasn't just an accident, it was directly caused by Michael's recklessness. This is something that Michael could potentially face jail time for, so it needed to be covered up. Since the crying child was being kept at home, no one else knew that he ended up passing away. So William and Michael ended up burying the crying child's body in the middle of the woods where no one would find him. No tombstone, no flowers, just a pile of dirt, an unmarked grave, and a lifetime's worth of guilt that Michael would have to live with. Shortly after the incident, Fredbear's family diner was quickly shut down, and Fredbear was completely wiped from existence. The Fredbear and Friends TV show turned into Freddy and Friends on tour. The Fredbear and Spring Bonnie Springlock suits also ended up being moved into the back room of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, mainly being used as spare suits if one of the Freddy's animatronics broke down. The death of William Afton's youngest son son was a pivotal moment in this story, specifically William Afton's story. This was the first domino to fall. A father losing his son is a traumatic situation, and while any other father would take time to grieve, be sad, and properly deal with such a big loss, William Afton took a different route. Afton definitely was upset about his son dying, but it wasn't because he felt bad for his son, it was because it was embarrassing to him. William Afton was a narcissist. He had little to no empathy. All he cared about was work and comparing himself to his business partner, Henry. Henry had a wife, a kid, and a talent for robotics that Afton was utterly jealous of. The death of the crying child sent Afton over the edge, because while Henry's family was still perfect, his was now broken. Henry and William had different ways of taking care of their kids, and while Afton employing his eldest son failed, Henry's security puppet succeeded. Henry's daughter, Charlie, lived on. Afton had a hard time dealing with this feeling of embarrassment. He started becoming an alcoholic, frequently visiting the local bar called Junior's. One night, though, after drinking a little too much and getting kicked out of the bar, he decided that he was going to settle the score with Henry. Afton, drunk and filled with rage, drove from the bar to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where he knew Charlie was being watched over by Henry's security puppet. Afton planned on risking everything to kill Henry's daughter, Charlie. He didn't care if he got caught, and he didn't care if he went to prison. But when Afton got to Freddy's, he noticed that Charlie was standing outside by herself. It turned out that some bullies were able to trap the security puppet in its box and lock Charlie outside the building, giving Afton the perfect opportunity to kill Charlie outside of the pizzeria. The security puppet was eventually able to escape its box and went looking for Charlie. As Afton sped away, the puppet noticed that Charlie was outside in the pouring rain. It then did what it was programmed to do and went to protect her.
He said, what is this chat? I don't know. They're
But as the
arguing
puppet
about
got closer to Charlie's body,
something.
the rain started making it short circuit. It was forced to crawl its way over to her until the rain got to be too much, and the puppet shut down right next to Charlie's body. While Charlie and the puppet lay lifeless next to each other, Afton was speeding home, driving right past where he buried his son and the bar he got kicked out of. When Afton got home, he was met with his wife sitting in the living room watching TV, and Michael in his bedroom. Afton was a drunk and abusive father, and fully blamed Michael for what happened to his youngest son. Mrs. Afton tells him to leave Michael alone because he's had a tough day, but Afton doesn't listen. He goes over to Michael's room and pounds on the door, only for the door to be locked. He then makes his way around the house to try and find a way in from the outside, but once he gets to Michael's bedroom window, he notices that it's broken, and Michael was gone. Michael was so upset by what he did to his brother that he would sometimes see visions of Fredbear appear and disappear. Tonight, Fredbear appeared outside his bedroom window, and it almost felt like his brother was calling out to him from beyond the grave. This would happen frequently, and every time it did, Michael would run to the spot where he buried his younger
community,
brother,
my little
only
group
to
in here
find
right
that
now.
nothing had changed. His younger brother was still gone and buried in the ground. Afton knew Michael did this often, saying, "Ran off to that place again. He will be sorry when he gets back." The guilt of killing his younger brother haunted Michael in his real life, but also in his dreams. Michael would constantly have nightmares about the animatronic that took his brother's life. These were the exact same nightmares his younger brother used to have every night, now passed on to him.
Man. The production quality. Sheesh. Joy, what are you even talking about right now? Finishing the wiring in your PC, bet, let me know. Oh, look at that, man. Everyone's saying sorry in the chat to each other. Great. We're having peace in the community. Everyone, I don't know what y'all are apologizing for, but there's no need to argue. We all live once. Let's just chill out, relax, have a good time. Everyone apologize to anybody that offended somebody. Let's relax. Calm down, okay? Thank you, FNAF Snake. Thanks for apologizing, Zero. Oh, this is FNAF 4.
After the death of Charlie, Fazbear Entertainment tried their best at covering it up. Fortunately for them and for William, the crime was committed outside, where no one was around to witness it. William was able to get away with everything, while Fazbear Entertainment never spoke of the incident again. The security puppet was quickly moved to the back room of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where the retired Fredbear and Spring Bonnie suits resided. But something was different about the security puppet. Dark tears now appeared on the mask of the animatronic. Dark tears that weren't there before. This is something that Afton quickly noticed the next day when he went into work. He'd heard about what happened moments after he sped off. He knew the security puppet was found laying next to Charlie's body. So does that mean Charlie's soul now resided in the puppet? William definitely noticed that the puppet looked different, almost like it was haunted, almost
I didn't
like
know the
it
purple
was
stripes was
thinking.
new.
Other employees would eventually notice the same thing.
I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere.
After realizing the security puppet may be possessed by the spirit of Charlie, Afton went back and looked at the crying child's Fredbear plushie, only to find that it also seemed to be haunted. The crying child feared for his life every single day, and that plushie was something he was able to cry and pour his agony into.
Did you just say, let me take a bite of that dread? You trying to get timed out or run?
Afton believed that this is what caused the plushie to appear haunted. It wasn't made alive by the spirit of his son, it was made alive by the agony and fear his son poured into it. Afton quickly became obsessed with the concept of haunted objects, and more specifically, the power of human emotion. He needed to find out if this is something he could take advantage of. Afton then used all of his money he made from Fredbear's and Freddy Fazbear's Pizza to build a giant underground facility directly under his house. It was here that he would try to recreate what happened with his son, to recreate the fear and agony he experienced. In order to do this, Afton didn't take any chances. He needed to replicate exactly what his son went through every day. In order to do this, Afton built a replica of his house underground, along with his son's daily walk to Fredbear's family diner. He also built a makeshift bedroom where he could force kids to have the same nightmare every night. Afton would sit in his office watching them on the cameras that could be accessed using the passcode 1983, the year his son got bit. He also kept the crying child's Fredbear plushie on the desk as a reminder of what he was trying to replicate. In the makeshift bedroom, there were dummy animatronics that wheeled down the hallway. But the kids wouldn't see them as just blank dummies on wheels. Afton would pump hallucinogenic gas into the room to get the kids to think that what they were seeing was a monster. These nightmare gas canisters were being stored all throughout his underground facility. And on the bed of this makeshift bedroom was a Freddy plushie, in the hopes that the kids would pour their fear and agony into the plush, like his son did to his plushie. On the other side of the bunker, where Afton recreated the crying child's walk to Fredbear's, he placed a bunch of Fredbear plushies all over the place. These Fredbear plushies had walkie-talkies inside of them. This was Afton's way of recreating his son's imaginary friend that would talk to him wherever he went. Afton would speak to the kids through his walkie-talkie sitting in his private office. After setting up the bunker, Afton was only missing one more thing. The kids
awaken to a world of wonder in Final Fantasy XIV Online.
Final Fantasy XIV Online.
Take it easy and play your way.
Get
whether
this
it's
crap out of my
to run these
face.
experiments on. He needed a way to kidnap and capture kids without being caught, and he had the perfect way to do it.
The show will begin momentarily. Everyone, please stay in your seats.
Enter
Sister
Circus
location.
Baby and the Funtime animatronics. These robots were
I need to play
specifically
this
built
game.
by Afton to capture kids, featuring Circus Baby, Funtime Freddy,
Oh, these were
Funtime
specifically
Foxy, and
built
Ballora.
to
They feature
kidnap kids.
advanced technologies
Of
such
course
as
you'd be
parental
excited about
tracking,
Final
voice
Fantasy
mimicking
Zero.
/ luring, and storage tanks. Circus Baby, the star of the group, was even able to make ice cream as a way to lure kids to her. Once the kid got too close, a giant claw would reach out, grab them, and lock them in the animatronics
Nah, this is
storage
crazy
tank.
work.
Some of the board members from Fazbear Entertainment were suspicious of these new animatronics.
She can dance. She can sing. She's equipped with a built-in helium tank for inflating balloons right at her fingertips. She can take song requests. She can even dispense ice cream.
With all due respect, those aren't the design choices we were curious about, Mr. Afton.
Afton even created a new restaurant for these animatronics called Circus Baby's Pizza World. Elizabeth,
Circus
William
Baby's
Afton's
Pizza
daughter,
World.
was fascinated by Circus Baby. All she wanted to do was play with her, but Afton wouldn't let her.
Daddy, why won't you let me play with her? We let the other children go see her. Why won't you let me go?
He strictly told her to stay away from the animatronic, but one day she didn't listen. On the opening day of Circus Baby's Pizza World, another domino would fall in Afton's life, and Elizabeth would soon be the victim of his terrible misdeeds.
Oh, that thing is creepy.
I can do something special.
I'm good.
Did you know that? I can make ice cream, although I only did it once. What a wonderful day, though. I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. I would always
I need to play
count the
Bendy and the
children.
Machine.
I'm not sure why. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3. There were 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Time to play.
That baby is huge. She about to go up to that thing? Cooked. Cooked.
Ice cream. Something happened when there was one. I was no longer myself. There was screaming for a moment, but only for a moment.
In an instant, Elizabeth was grabbed by Circus Baby and thrown into her stomach hatch. The sheer force of her being grabbed and thrown into the robot's storage tank was enough to kill her almost instantly. This is something that William wasn't able to test. That was until his daughter became the test. William Afton now lost another one of his kids, but this time
To
it
his
was
creation.
all his fault. After just one day of being open, Circus Baby's Pizza World was shut down. Afton covered up the incident by telling the public that the restaurant shut down due to gas leaks. But not everyone bought that story. The local newspaper wrote about the incident, saying, in other news, the grand opening of Circus Baby's Pizza World has apparently been canceled due to reported gas leaks in the building. Sources close to the establishment questioned the report, saying that strange activity around the area at night suggests something else is to blame. One local is quoted as saying, "Everything just stopped. There was so much excitement built around this place opening, and then they just stopped talking about it." A tenant from across the street claims to have witnessed a large group of cars surrounding the building during the night, and large pieces of equipment being taken out of the building under tarps. A few weeks later, the building was for sale. There is no comment yet from the local entrepreneur who financed the venture. That local entrepreneur, William Afton, successfully covered up everything.
Bro, I don't know. Sorry to pause. I don't know if y'all see the detail and the amount of edit that goes into this. Every time he talks about Afton, purple guy right here, he puts it in purple letters. Like, it's like sending like a switch to the back of your brain that's like, oh, he's talking about that guy. Like, he can literally just say that guy and put it in purple, and I'll instantly know he's talking about Afton. Sorry, but
he was able to bring Circus
editing
Baby and
skills.
the
He
Funtime
knows what he's
animatronics
doing.
back down into his bunker. But once he got them there, he noticed something was different about Circus Baby. One distinct feature about Circus Baby was
I don't
her
even know
blue
where he got
eyes.
this footage.
What
Like,
once
did they
was
make
blue
this?
eyes now were green, the same
And her-
color as.
Did y'all know that? I didn't know this. Her eyes went from blue to green once the thing killed his daughter. Who knew? I didn't even know this.
Elizabeth's. In that
No
moment,
way y'all
he
knew
knew
that.
that his
No way.
daughter's
Don't
soul
lie.
attached itself to the robot. Her soul lived on in Circus Baby. Afton knew that the way Charlie went on to possess the puppet was sloppy, and it was hard to recreate without getting caught. But what if the kids' bodies were hidden where no
You
one
knew
would
her
ever
eyes
look?
changed?
What
Crazy.
if, just like his daughter, their bodies were stuffed into the animatronics? For Afton, Elizabeth's death quickly went from just another inconvenience to a scientific breakthrough. Afton was one step closer to harnessing harnessing the power of life itself. But one successful experiment wasn't enough. Just like the fear experiments he built in the bunker, he needed to replicate exactly what happened. He needed to recreate the accident, and he knew exactly how he was going to do it. Using the Funtime animatronics again wasn't an option. Circus Baby's Pizza World was shut down, and the public was already getting too suspicious of the animatronics. But he didn't need the Funtime animatronics. He was going to run the experiment himself. On June 26, 1985, William Afton made his way to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. There, he would put on the old Spring Bonnie suit from Fredbear's to lure 5 kids into the back room.
I hope this isn't copyright.
Didn't care, I jumped
Oh, nah.
Hello.
If I'm a kid, I'm running and I'm screaming.
The water's clear, come swim with me.
Wait, what Five Nights at Freddy's? Which one are they from? Ain't they from 2? Aren't those the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 animatronics, or am I tweaking? That was Golden Freddy.
One by one, Afton killed them and stuffed their bodies into the animatronics. Susie was first, being stuffed into Chica. Gabriel went into Freddy, Jeremy into Bonnie, Fritz into Foxy, and then there was Cassidy, who went into Fredbear, aka Golden Freddy. At this point, Afton had no idea.
Wait. Oh, I thought
that the.
Oh, so he said the crying kid didn't have a name, but now his name is Cassidy? Am I tweaking or what? And he used her dead dog to lure her. That's crazy. Chica used to be named Susie, and he used her dead dog.
Crying child spirit was in Golden Freddy, so he didn't think twice about shoving Cassidy in there. The way Afton killed Cassidy, though, was different from the rest. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy were just regular animatronics. Afton had no choice but to kill them, then stuff them into the suits. But Golden Freddy wasn't just a regular animatronic, it was a Springlock suit. The same Springlock suit that took his youngest son's life. Afton was aware of how dangerous the Springlocks were. Any bit of moisture or too much movement would cause them to snap shut, slowly killing whoever was inside. So
I'm not playing this.
So that's exactly what he did to Cassidy. He put him into the suit and watched as the Springlocks snapped shut, cementing Cassidy's death as the most brutal of them all. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Golden Freddy weren't the only animatronics sitting in the back room of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, though. They were joined by the security puppet, which contained the soul of Henry's daughter, Charlie. Once Afton was gone, Charlie jumped into action, almost acting as a guide for their souls, properly giving them life inside of each animatronic. After the incident, the kids were quickly reported missing by their families, and although the security cameras caught Afton luring the kids away, he wasn't able to fully get in trouble. Since he was wearing the Spring Bonnie suit, they were never able to prove it was actually him. Afton also hid the kids' bodies where no one would ever look, so the bodies were never found. Unbelievably, Afton was able to get away with yet another crime. Because of all the bad press that came from the missing children's incident, people stopped coming to the pizzeria. After months of customers no longer showing up, Fazbear Entertainment officially shut down Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Shortly after the pizzeria shut down, Afton decided to pull the Funtime animatronics out of retirement and finally get his underground facility fully operational. He knew he couldn't try opening another Circus Babies restaurant, so he had a new idea.
Due to the massive success and even more so the unfortunate closing of Freddy
Nerdy FNAF said, if I could choose how to die, I would be spring locked. Why would you ever want that to happen to yourself? What? What are we talking about?
Fazbear's Pizza, it was clear that the stage was set, no pun intended,
It's a
for
cool
another
way to
contender
go.
in children's entertainment. Unlike most entertainment
You need to
venues,
get your
our robotic
priorities
entertainers are rented out for private parties during the day.
Afton opened Circus Babies Entertainment and Rental. This way, he could rent out the Funtime animatronics to local birthday parties, capture kids, and bring them back to his underground bunker to be experimented on. While Afton was running his rental business, Fazbear Entertainment was determined to try opening another pizzeria. In the summer of 1987, Fazbear Entertainment opened the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, this time with brand new versions of their original characters. These were called the Toy Animatronics.
Do y'all like the
and
design
they were
on
once
these ones?
again built by Henry.
Chica.
Henry was aware of what happened in 1985, and especially of what happened to his daughter, so he was determined to make sure that never happened again. These new toy animatronics were
Chica
equipped
bad
with
in
facial
this
recognition
design.
systems that were linked directly to a criminal database. The security puppet was also brought out of retirement, but instead of working security, it sat quietly in the prize corner. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Golden Freddy, and Spring Bonnie were also moved to the new pizzeria, and it's revealed that these animatronics were mostly used for spare parts.
By now, I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them, but they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell.
This means that the haunted metal of the original Freddy's animatronics was now being put into the toy animatronics, causing the toys to also now be possessed. After Afton got away with the first set of murders, he needed to see if the kids' spirits were possessing the animatronics. In order to see for himself, Afton went back to work at the new pizzeria as a daytime security guard. While Afton was working the day shift, Jeremy Fitzgerald was working the night shift. Jeremy worked there for 5 nights, and unfortunately for him, because the kids possessing the animatronics were killed by an adult, they were extremely aggressive to any adult they encountered.
They interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just stare.
Meanwhile, Afton decided to pull the same trick he did at the old Freddy's location, gaining 5 more victims.
Someone used one of the suits. We had a spare in the back, a yellow one. Someone used it.
Afton used the Spring Bonnie suit to pull the same stunt again on 5 more kids.
did it
But as he
again?
was committing the murders, Charlie from inside the puppet was actively trying to save the kids. She tried enlisting the help of the other animatronics, but it was too late. Afton had already finished what he started. Not only that, him seeing the puppet and Freddy walking around the pizzeria trying to stop him was all the proof he needed that his experiments were successful. The kids he put into the original suits were haunting the animatronics. But there was one problem. Afton knew that the haunted metal of the endoskeletons was the key to everything, but the animatronics were trapped at the pizzeria. There was no way he could bring them back to his underground bunker. He couldn't get to the animatronics if the pizzeria was still open and active, so he needed to find a way to make sure the pizzeria shuts down and fast. Instead of stuffing the new set of victims into the toy animatronics, he decided to leave the kids out in plain sight, scattered throughout the pizzeria. This was a guaranteed way to get the pizzeria shut down. A few hours after Afton committed the murders, Jeremy Fitzgerald showed up for his night shift, unaware of what happened that day.
Hello. What on earth are you doing there? Didn't you get the memo? The place is closed down, at least for a while. Listen, just finish your shift. It's safer than trying to leave in the middle of the night. We have one more event
I'm
scheduled for
leaving.
tomorrow.
Oh, y'all closed
It's your
down?
birthday. You'll be
Bet.
on day shift. Wear your uniform. Stay close to the animatronics and make sure they don't hurt anyone, okay?
The next day, during Jeremy's day shift, one of the animatronics bit him in the head. This was infamously
The
known
bite of
as the
80s.
bite of 87.
That was
Meanwhile,
I didn't know that was what the bite of 87 was. I didn't know
Afton successfully got the pizzeria shut down. The local newspaper wrote about the incident, saying, after being open only a few short weeks, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is closing its doors. The new animatronics will be scrapped due to possible malfunctions. However, the original characters are being kept in hopes of a possible
What's up, Dylan? Welcome to the
reorganization of
stream, bro.
company. Since the toy animatronics were now being scrapped, he knew he could get away with taking their endoskeletons. But he also knew that he couldn't risk showing his face at the pizzeria again. So he got his oldest son, Michael, to do the work for him. William was easily able to get Michael to do whatever he wanted. William was abusive and manipulative, while Michael was haunted by the guilt of what he did to his younger brother. Because of this, Michael basically acted as William's puppet. Michael showed up for the night shift at the now closed Freddy Fazbear's Pizza under a code name, Fritz Smith. At the end of his shift, he would successfully steal the toy animatronics endoskeletons for his father, causing him to get fired his first day on the job due to tampering with the animatronics. As it said in the local newspaper, while Fazbear Entertainment scrapped the toy animatronics, the original Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy were going to be fixed up and reused. And that's exactly what they did. After the 1987 Freddy's location shut down, they opened yet
FNAF Snake, what are you talking about? Michael is hot. Can we lock in?
another location, this time using the exact same building as the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. As you can imagine, this didn't work out great for the business. People already had a bad impression of Fazbear Entertainment, so using the same building that the original murders took place in didn't help business. Customers barely showed up to the new pizzeria, leading it to shut down by the end of 1993. Although this was bad news for Fazbear Entertainment, this was great news for William Afton. Afton was able to acquire the endos of the toy animatronics, but that wasn't enough. He needed all of the haunted endoskeletons, especially the ones in the original animatronics. Once the pizzeria shut down, Afton came up with the plan to steal the endos from the animatronics. Each pizzeria was designed with something called a safe room.
As always, if there is ever an emergency, please go to the designated safe room. Every location is built with
It's sad how the FNAF lore is. It's a bit sucked currently. Hopefully it gets better. I'm hoping it gets better, man.
This room is hidden to customers, invisible to animatronics, and is always
After
on
the
camera.
mimic.
This room was hidden from guests and invisible to the animatronics. Afton would use this to his advantage, luring each of the animatronics to the safe room and dismantling them one by one. The kids possessing these animatronics were the same kids he lured into the back room all those years ago. He planned to use the same trick to lure the same kids all over again.
Ain't no way. So this was FNAF 1, right? Or is it? I don't know. Yeah. Let's see if the Secret of Mimic will fix that mess. Hopefully, man. I'm excited for it a little bit. You have to play Day Shift. What is Day Shift?
Ready to unlock Roblox digital gift cards?
Don't nobody want to play Roblox!
Start earning with
Man, skip this! I paused it.
Rewards.
He already killed them. Now he's trying to... what? Experiment on them? Like, dang, buddy. Ad. You can get an ad blocker. How I do that without getting YouTube Premium? I need to do that. Wait, hold on. Lock in. Oh, he dismantled the animatronics
Once he finished dismantling each animatronic.
Oh, we did this. We did this. What was it in Five Nights at Freddy's 2? Like where it had us like follow him. I think it was FNAF 2. We like followed him to a room and then he like slaughtered us. What's my favorite FNAF right now? Probably I'd have to say 1 or 2 is one of my favorites. That's 3. Oh yeah, that was it was 3? That's the 3 mini game? It was the mini game in FNAF 3. That's right. Every time we like did a night, it would have us do this mini game. Okay. All right. Wait, so hold on, pause. Is Afton dead at this point? Or is he still like alive? Was Afton Spring Bonnie, or is he like still just a regular human right now? Pi ad blocker. Okay. Yeah, I got jump scared the first time. I remember that.
and stealing their endoskeleton, he brought them down to his underground bunker, where
I
he
don't
would
remember if he
melt
was,
them
like-
all down into one liquid substance called Remnant. Not only did Afton rob these kids of their lives, he would use their souls long after they're gone for his own personal gain.
He's still alive right now? Okay. Did he kill another kid? Dude, the production, I'm in like awe right now. He was just burning these things up. He killed more than 20 plus kids. Bruh, somebody call the Avengers. If I were these kids, I would be crying if I saw Spring Bonnie. That's what I said earlier.
He successfully created Remnant. This substance, containing the spirits of all of the missing children, was silver in color, and if kept at the right temperature, was malleable. Afton didn't want to risk testing the Remnant on himself, so he injected it into the Funtime animatronics. Once he did, the animatronics jumped to life. The experiment had worked. William Afton unlocked the power of life itself. After his successful experiment, he went back to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza to collect his old Spring Bonnie suit. But once he got there, he was met with the spirits of the 5 missing children, trapping him inside the safe room. Cassidy, the spirit inside Golden Freddy, chased Afton around the room and forced him to get into the Spring Bonnie suit. Cassidy was the most vengeful spirit of them all. Being spring-locked in the Fredbear suit was a painful and slow death, and he wanted to make sure that Afton knew what that felt like. At this point, Afton knew how a spirit could live on. As long as he was inside the suit, he knew he'd be back.
By the way, you excited for the FNAF 2 movie? Yes. I'm hoping it's actually scary.
As Afton laughed, the spring locks snapped shut, forcing him to go through what Cassidy went through. This was an act of revenge by Cassidy, and it wouldn't be the last. Afton was now confined to the safe room of the now shut down Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and because of this, everything in his underground bunker was left abandoned. But even with Afton gone, the rental business continued on its own. All of the Funtime animatronics containing the spirits of the missing children and even his daughter Elizabeth were still being rented out during the day and then brought right back down to the bunker. All the spirits wanted to do was escape, but they were always put back underground. After Afton went missing, his eldest son Michael, who's been blindly helping his father, remembered what his father told him if he ever went missing. If William wasn't there to finish his work, Michael would do it for him. Afton's underground facility was always off limits to Michael, but since he was now gone, Michael had no choice. He took the elevator down to where his father worked every day. Although Michael was helping out his father by stealing some of the endos from the animatronics back in the day, he never exactly knew what William was doing until he got down into the bunker.
I need a Play Sister location still. This one scares me for some reason. Your favorite FNAF? Yeah, I gotta play this one more.
Over the several days he visited the bunker, he learned more about what his father was up to. He learned about the massive facility his father built, complete with multiple rooms conducting fear experiments. He learned the truth behind the Funtime animatronics and how they were actually designed to kidnap kids. And he learned through the voice of Baby exactly how his sister died.
When you gonna play it? That's a good question. Soon.
My stomach opened.
Soon.
And there was
I want to
ice
clear
cream.
all the FNAF
I
games.
couldn't move. At least, not until she stepped closer.
But as the week went on, Baby was conducting a
Maybe
plan
next
of her
week.
own, a plan to escape the bunker using Michael's body. Elizabeth was no longer the person Michael remembered her as. She was
I do have to
entirely
play 4
devoted
as
to
well.
her father and would do anything to make him proud of her. At the end of the week, all of the Funtime animatronics endos were scooped out, with all of them combining into one
Yeah, 4 kinda
animatronic
scares me
called
too.
Ennard. This creature, containing the spirits of the
Ennard.
missing kids
I
and
thought his name was
Elizabeth,
Bernard
knew they
for some
wouldn't be
reason.
able to escape the bunker looking like an animatronic. They needed a human body to walk around in.
So they killed Michael, that's right.
You are in the scooping room now. Funtime Foxy has already been here today. Funtime Freddy has already been here today. Melora has already been here today. Circus Baby has already been here today. I've been out before, but they always put me back. They always put us back inside. There's nowhere for us to hide here. There is nowhere to go when we look like this. But if we looked like you, then we could hide. If we looked like you, then we would have somewhere to go. The scooper only hurts for a moment.
Ooh.
Michael Afton's insides got scooped out and replaced by Ennard, helping all of the souls to escape the facility. With every passing day after this happened, Michael looked more and more like a walking zombie. His skin was starting to turn purple, and people started to notice. Michael's body was no longer.
Donate plasma today and receive up to $700 your first month.
I'm not
CSL
donating
It'd be
plasma.
amazing.
Longer a good disguise for Ennard, so Ennard ejected itself from Michael. But because the scooper was also a remnant injector, when Michael Afton was scooped, he was also injected with remnant. The remnant made it so even after Ennard was gone, he was still able to survive. With Michael
What?
now back in full control of his body, he had a new mission. Although he did, one way or another, successfully free his sister from the underground facility, he also learned about all of his father's terrible misdeeds. His loyalty to his father turned to disgust. It was time for him to end all of this.
Father, it's me, Michael. I did it. I found it. It was right where you said it would be. They were all there. They didn't recognize me at first, but then they thought I was you. And I found her. I put her back together, just like you asked me to. She's free now. But something is wrong with me. I should be dead, but I'm not. I've been living in shadows. There is only one thing left for me to do now. I'm going to come find you. I'm going to come find you.
Michael would spend years searching for his father with no
Bro,
luck,
this is
until a new
crazy.
ad in the local newspaper caught his attention. Someone decided to open something called Fazbear's Fright, the horror attraction. Local amusement park is getting ready to scare your socks off with a new attraction based on the unsolved mysteries of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Featuring
Why would
actual
anyone wanna
relics
go to
from the
this?
decades-old pizzeria, this new attraction is guaranteed to bring back your childhood in the worst possible way. As if using the crimes of his father to make a profit wasn't bad enough, they also went back to the old pizzerias and collected any objects they could find to put on display at the attraction. Michael immediately applied for the job of the security guard with the sole intention of burning the place to the ground. When he got there, he saw the remnants of his
Oh, this is
past,
FNAF
the
3.
shells of all of the animatronics, missing every single one of their endoskeletons. He knew they could only find the shells of the animatronics because he and his father stole their endoskeletons all those years ago, leaving only the shells behind. On day 2 of working at the attraction, he got word that they found a real animatronic.
You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one.
This real animatronic ended up being his father, still inside the Spring Bonnie suit he died in decades ago. Even though his father was now in the building with him, he still decided to go through on his plan, all in an effort to end his father once and for all. Michael then rigged the wiring in the building to catch fire, burning the horror attraction to the ground with his father inside.
But that thing escaped somehow, right?
The local newspaper would write about the fire, saying a new local attraction based on an ancient pizzeria chain burned down overnight. Authorities have not ruled out foul play, but at the moment it seems to have been caused by faulty wiring. Although the fire destroyed most of everything in the building, William, miraculously, was able to survive. William was now free, roaming the outside world along with the souls of the missing children, Elizabeth, and Charlie inside the puppet. Since Michael wasn't able to end everything, someone else needed to step in. That someone was Henry Emily, Afton's old business partner and father of Charlie, heard about the fire at Fazbear's Fright, along with the rumors of the various animatronic creatures now roaming the streets. Henry was determined to put an end to all of this.
It's only now that I understand the depth of the depravity of this creature, this monster that I unwillingly helped to create. As if what he had already done wasn't enough. He found a new way to desecrate, to humiliate, to destroy. As if the suffering wasn't enough. The loss of innocence, the loss of everything to so many people. Small souls trapped in prisons of my making, now set to new purpose, and used in ways I never thought imaginable. He lured them all back to a familiar place, back with familiar tricks. He brought them all together. Are they still aware? I hope not. It keeps me awake at night. I could make myself sleep, but not yet. Not until I undo what he has done and heal this wound. A wound first inflicted on me, but then one that I let bleed out to cause all of this. He set some kind of trap. I don't know what it was, but he led them there again. He overpowered them again, and he robbed them of the only thing that they had again. I don't know how those tiny breaths of life came to inhabit those machines, but they will never find rest now, not like this. I have to call them all back, all of them, together in one place.
By gathering all of the animatronics in one place and locking them in the same room, he would be able to burn them all to the ground for good, effectively freeing their spirits in the process. In order to do this, Henry created a new restaurant called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. He knew that the spirits and William couldn't resist coming back to a new location, even if it was all just a trap. Charlie was different though. She was smarter than the rest, so Henry knew she wouldn't be as easily fooled. So he created an animatronic called Lefty, standing for lure, encapsulate, fuse, transport, and extract, specifically to capture the puppet and bring it to the pizzeria. While trying to find someone that would help him carry out his plan, one person showed up for the job, a person who was also determined to finally end all of this, Michael Afton. Day after day, the animatronics roaming the streets would show up in the alleyway next to the pizzeria. Baby, aka Elizabeth, the souls of the missing children and the crying child, now appearing as Molten Freddy, Charlie and Lefty, and his father, William, all showed up in the back alley. Michael would then collect each animatronic and throw them into a facility under the pizzeria, designed to be a maze with no exit, where the animatronics would roam around without even knowing they're trapped, until the end of the week, where they would all be burned to the ground. With all of the souls, including William himself, now in one place, Henry's plan was in motion. As far as Elizabeth and William were concerned, this was a good thing. All of this remnant now in one place was all that they wanted, until Henry stepped in.
You played right into our hands. Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you? No, this was a gift for us. You gathered them all together in one place, just like he asked you to. All of those little souls in one place, just for us. A gift. Now we can do what we were created to do and be complete. I will make you proud, Daddy. Watch, listen, and be full.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name, but I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to
See you, Dylan. Have a good day, man.
Nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should.
I feel like...
And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still, and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms, the way you lifted others into yours. And then, what became of you? I should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest, for you, and for those you have carried in your arms. This ends, for all of us, in communication.
Henry put...
And FNAF should have ended right there. Right there, FNAF should have been done. They shouldn't have made any more games. They should have ended the story right there, but they didn't, so there's more.
Fire to the animatronics.
I don't think he talks about security
from the metal of the robots, but some of them still needed help actually moving on into the afterlife. This help would come from Charlie. She helped guide the spirits into the robots. Now she would help them move on. In the world of Five Nights at Freddy's, the way a spirit can move on is by them being put into a happy memory. The memory Charlie chose actually comes from the crying child, and the day
you might
he
have
got
a tornado.
Bit. Piece
Where are
by
you located
piece, Charlie
at? Florida?
Put that terrible shattered memory back
It must be
together,
on the
but
coast
this time
somewhere.
she would change it into a happy memory. Instead of the crying child getting bit on his birthday, Charlie changed it so
Souls have
that
to
all of the
choose
missing
to
kids in
disappear.
Charlie would celebrate him, giving him a giant birthday cake. By changing that terrible memory into a happy one and attaching all of the spirits to it, they were able to successfully pass into the afterlife.
Dang, R.I.P. the gang, man.
Like I said, they were all able to move on. Except for one.
Is that Afton? Ain't no way.
Cassidy, the most vengeful spirit of them all, wasn't done yet. He decided to attach his soul to Williams, making sure that William was unable to move on. By attaching his spirit to Williams, he was able to trap Afton in an endless loop of death. He made Afton relive every one of his terrible misdeeds.
custom
the
night?
fear experiments, his underground bunker, and the pizzeria where Cassidy was killed. Afton experienced all of this while being attacked and killed over and over again by all of the animatronics from his past. Every every time an animatronic would attack him, Cassidy would be there, reminding him that the suffering will never end.
We've only just begun. I will never let you leave. I will never let you rest.
He tried to release you. He tried to release us, but I'm not gonna let that happen. I will hold you here. I will keep you here, no matter how many times they burn us.
Cassidy knew that Afton didn't deserve the afterlife. He deserved to pay for what he's done for all of eternity. But if you keep up with the franchise, you
Cassidy
know that
the
that's
GOAT.
not the end of the story. Like I said at the beginning of the video, making a FNAF timeline is not easy, no matter what anyone says. In broad strokes, you can explain the basic plot, but once you get down to the motivations and the why of everything, you have to start filling in the blanks yourself. Some people who've helped me fill in the blanks that I'd like to shout out are Right Host for his theory about Cassidy being spring-locked in Golden Freddy. I think that makes a lot of sense and is really satisfying for the narrative. Also, I'd like to shout out MattPat for his theory about Midnight Motorist. After trying to figure that minigame out for years, I think your explanation makes the most sense. It's important for me to say that no one except for Scott Cawthon himself knows the exact story he was trying to tell. So please make sure to watch
I don't
other
even think
people's
Scott knows the
timelines as
exact
well,
story he's
and
trying
come
to
to your
tell.
own conclusion on everything. And when the time is right, I'll be back to tackle the newer games in this franchise. Until then, make sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.
That was a good video, man. That was fire. And I learned some things that I didn't even know. And I hope y'all did too. I might make this into a video. If you're watching this and it's not in the stream, then I did make it into a video. So I thank you for watching. And yeah, and until next time. That's where I will end the video. But as for you guys, I'm gonna keep talking to y'all. What are we talking about? Most of y'all is homeschooled. That's crazy. Amazing vid. What is this? I'm not clicking that link. If I get a virus, I'm cooked. Did y'all like the video? Did everyone here like the video or not? Oh, everyone's saying bye. Sheesh. Y'all ain't even give it 2 seconds. We are going to end, though. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys. What's tomorrow? Thursday? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yes. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. And yeah, stay safe out there. Drink water. Get your sleep. Happy spring.